So De La Salle North Catholic was created to really fill a void in the community. I think our students are part of the story that needs to be told important. In so many neighborhoods across the country that look like our kids, our demographics, our communities, their stories are not told. And we get to tell that story. Our kids are not looking for a hand out, looking for a hand up. They're talented, but without De La Salle, there are barriers.
I always knew I wanted to be an architect. From a young age, I would say probably about 6, I had told my mom I was going to be an architect. So I started really young doing scale drawings of our house, of houses down the street. I would go to open houses as a kid actually, and then just look and tour and make little drawings and inspirations from there.
I heard about De La Salle North Catholic because my cousin's daughter attended De La Salle her junior and senior year.
Mainly was attracted to the college preparatory work and then also corporate work study program.
The program itself is really a win-win. It, number one, allows our student to get exposure, but at the same time, it pays for half of the cost to educate a child at De La Salle. Without our corporate work study partners, our school could not exist. This city is craving talent. De La Salle has that talent.
It's the one institution that has as its core inclusion of a work environment to the studies that a student might have. And that's a very significant differentiator for the school. The fact that they're taking students who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to thrive in some other environments and really helping them to grow and be contributing to the future of Portland.
Junior year, I switched here to Bora, and it really solidified architecture as the career I wanted to follow. So graduating high school and entering college, I already knew what I was going to be studying, majoring in.
I was incredibly impressed with the program and the faculty and the students, the eye contact, the shaking my hand with a good firm handshake. And so I came back to my partners and I said, you know, this is a program that is something we should take a very serious look at. Nik has been a great addition to our firm. It has helped our firm to have different points of view, to diversify. You know, the more diverse a group of people working on a problem, the better solved, the better the solution is. So I think it's important that De La Salle opens the doors and really gives them a home, a community.
Nicholas ended up going to Columbia University in New York because it was one of his dream schools that he wanted to go to. I think it was the dream school that he wanted to go to.
I graduated with honors from Columbia in 2018. I came back summer of last year and again checked in with Bora just to see how everything is in the office and how Amy was doing. She wanted to ask me if I would work for Bora. I wanted to ask if they would hire me. We ended up realizing that, oh great, you want me and I want to come back too. If I had not gone to De La Salle, I would not have this job right now. And just because it's not as easy to get access to these firms as a high school student.
Nicholas, coming from a single parent home, he may not have had opportunities that other people had, but he still worked hard and persevered. There are other students out there that just want to be given that same fair chance. They want to be given that same opportunity.
3 years ago, we understood we needed a new home. With 3 years on the clock, we were able to find a partnership right here at St. Charles Parish. The Building for Tomorrow's Leaders campaign will have a huge impact here in the Cullen neighborhood. It'll incorporate a renovation piece, a beautiful courtyard, a kitchen in the commons, and our dream is to build a gym.
Bora went after the De La Salle project because we're committed. We are a committed partner. And so when the school started to look for a new home, we wanted to use our skills and talents to give back.
I can see everything. I can see the lights that are going to be put up. I can see the new drywall. I can see the mural here. I can see this classroom knocked out. In my own head, at least. I was walking in the new building and seeing the students around in their uniforms and everything. It's about having a space to have opportunities to develop in your youth that a lot of students from backgrounds like students at De La Salle don't have. And when you don't have those chances to even try, when you don't have a maker space, when you don't have a proper science lab, when you don't have a proper gym, it often sets you behind so far in life. This core group of people who you spent 4 years with, they're not just people, but you know, it's really like a spiritual connection that you have with each other. And you're just like, am I the only one? It's like, no, you're not the only one. There's a whole soul full of people like you.
So for someone like Nik Tucker to be at Borough Architects for 2 years, experience what it means to be an architect, get into Columbia University on a full ride, get hired by a New York firm, but you know what? His ambition, his desire is to come back home to Portland. And now, come full circle, he's now at Borough Architects working on our important project. That does not happen anywhere in the world, and it happens here in Portland. That's why De La Salle is so important.
We're very happy to stand behind Oscar and his team to provide a great experience for students that need the help at De La Salle.